Quicking is a great type of spike which often score if the ball is not blocked, and quicks work in pickups, scrims, and even league matches. So for quicking the ball, you want to make sure that you hit the ball right as the ball is set. So Kor, can you set me force stop? So I'm gonna get close to the setter and then basically hit the ball right when the ball's set. And one more time. It's really as simple as that, and then if I want to make it less obvious, I can like glide out and then glide inward to the ball. So Kor, can you send me force stop one more time? So I can start in here and then literally glide to the ball and hit it. And yeah, you can use powers from 1 to 6 and even sets that go into the net, making sure that you can hit the ball right as it is above the net. So can you send me 9F net? So 9F net allows you to hit the ball right as it's above the net, and it's a pretty meta power that a lot of people use. So one more time. And boom, just like that. In terms of different quicks that you can do, there are fast powers you can use, and it allows you to avoid the blocker. And using double-digit powers may catch the blocker off guard. So Santi, can you send me 13 real quick? So setting 13 allows me to go to the antenna and hit the ball, compared to if I were to hit it here. It's hard to get it over the net, and it's practically impossible because there's no arc to a higher set ball. 15J is also a really good power to use, so Santi, could you set me 15J real quick? 15J also is practically the same thing as 13, but a bit more flashy, and you can see how you can even 20J it, and it gets really difficult to get consistent with setting 20J. That was a good set. A dunk is essentially a semi-delay where you hit the ball at the max height. So right here, the ball stops at the maximum height of the set. So for dunks, you usually want to have a stop on your set. And this type of spike is used to avoid getting blocked, as it's difficult for Kor or for the blocker to block the ball. So right here, I'm gonna dunk the ball on Kor. And yeah, it helps with avoiding the block. And you can also practice your tilt, and you see how I'm hitting the back of the baseline? Hitting the back of the baseline will allow you to make sure that the receivers who usually play on the fourth line, is very difficult for them to get this spot. But you can also punish people who glide block. So if you add some pizzazz and glide, then you can ultimately avoid the block. And you can also hit corner and a lot of spots. So you can also hit this deep corner right here. And yeah. A delay is basically when you wait for the ball at the end of the court and you hit the ball right when the ball is nearing the antenna. And you usually do this if you know the blocker is gonna block a semi-delay, a dunk, like any of that. And knowing that if they block a quick, you can delay the ball. And it will allow you to hit a lot of great spots. And 7 is a power I like using, but it may be considered fast for a lot of people. You can change the power of your delay to maybe a 6, and a lot of people prefer 6 in order to have more time to aim. And you can also use stop sets. So this power right here is for stop, and it will allow you to hit the delay, and it gives you a lot of time to look at the court. Like, since delays help you analyze the court in a much better manner, you can analyze, okay, where are the receivers, where are the open spots? Yeah, that's why I love using stop sets, because it gives you so much time to think of where to hit. Right, so in addition to delays, you can also do tools. So knowing that the blocker is going to glide block or ultimately block my delay, you can tool them, right? So here, I'm going to make sure that if he's not blocking my tool, then I'm just going to look for the open spot. A slide is when you hit the ball that is opposite of your wing. So if I'm the right wing, then I want to hit the ball on the left side. Slides are amazing sets because it allows you to confuse the blocker who's blocking you, right? Because if the blocker sees you standing here, then they might think that you're going to spike the ball here. But in reality, you're actually going to go around the setter and spike it here, which allows you to find better spots on the court. It also helps with confusing the receivers, right? Because as a receiver, you might be looking at the wing spiker here, and they might not be looking at the spiker on the other side because it doesn't look like the set is going for them, right? So asking for a slide power, it will allow you to get a free spike essentially because they might not be looking at you. Alright, if he blocks me straight on, then I can just tool him. If he blocks me straight on, then I can just tool him. If he blocks me straight on, then I can just tool him. If